What is going on, everybody? It's been a long time since I talked to you guys or even put a video out. I had some crazy shit go down. Grandma contracted some kind of weird spinal virus, so it pretty much like paralyzed her. So she was just all Frankenstein in her bed, couldn't move and do anything. So pretty much had to help take care of her in that situation. But now she's getting her strength back. She's starting to walk around and all that. So that's pretty awesome. No hat today because I got myself a haircut. I think it looks pretty sweet, huh? Huh? Not too douchey. Not too douchey. Right on. But what I'm here to talk about is the Thundercloud from the Vapors. The Vapors is the shop that I always tell you guys about. My local shop that's like down the street from me. Super cool dudes, man. I've been going there since they opened up. But they produce an atomizer, which is pretty awesome. It's called the Thundercloud. When you get the thing, it comes in this black box right here. It has their logo, the pyramid with the VPRS in it, Thundercloud written right there on the box. Inside the box is your atomizer. Mine's not in here, it's on a mod right now. But it's foam lined. No spare parts because this thing is pretty well built. I don't think there's any need for spare parts, and everybody has spare O-rings and shit. So, but here it is right here. It's all stainless steel construction. It has a polished or chrome look to it. It doesn't. I thought it was gonna get a lot of fingerprints on it, but from taking it off and putting it on, it really hasn't gotten a bunch of fingerprints like I thought it would. But this thing is made up of 3 parts. I'm gonna go ahead and take it off the mod so I can show you guys. And the reason they came out with this is the guys over there are pretty big cloud chasers. So I mean, just from using other atomizers, center post starts spinning. It's a little bit hard to build on. The post holes sometimes you gotta wind them out just so they can fit some 22 through there. So they went ahead and came up with their own. So here it is right here. It has 3 parts to it. Here goes the bottom. The bottom even carries that chrome polish look to it. Made in the USA. Copper center pin. Somebody was making noise. I'll go ahead and take that off. Now I have a build on here already, so I'm not going to be able to show you guys the inside really well. But 3 posts, just like anything else. The post holes are pretty big. You can fit like 22 and all that good wire in there. I just got my basic build on it. The juice well is pretty deep. It goes down to, I want to say, somewhere around here. So I mean, it has a really deep juice well, which is awesome. So that way, when you are at these competitions and you're using this atomizer, you juice up your wicks, and sometimes it's just not enough, and you get these crazy dry hits. This way, you can dump a bunch of juice into the well and just take a fucking long ass draw on it and be okay. But yeah, the 2 negative posts, I don't know if I said this already, are welded to the deck. So those things aren't going anywhere. The center post as well, Martina and them were telling me that it shouldn't spin. You know what I mean? Once they start getting hot, sometimes they start spinning around on you and shit, and he says it shouldn't do that. So there is that part. Let me take the top cap off. Then here is your sleeve. It has their logo on it. What is that? It has their logo on there. The air holes, there's 2 air holes on them. They're non-adjustable. So if you guys are looking for adjustable airflow, it's not here. So, but it's not a big problem for me. I don't know about you guys. But on the back, it also has your serial number. I got number 187 out of 500, they said. I believe it's 500. And then your top cap has Thundercloud laser etched in there. And then of course, your trip tip hole and everything. And then the top of it is almost coned up. You know what I mean? It's got a nice little concave coned look to it. And it also comes with a wide bore drip tip. This thing's pretty awesome. This is actually the only wide bore drip tip that I own, which is pretty sweet. So I like using it a lot. One thing they did say though about this that I did catch on just a little bit if I'm like using the atomizer a lot is that the drip tip starts getting really hot. Well, not really, really hot, but you know, with the build I have, it starts getting warm. But if you start doing like 0.02s and shit like that, that's when the drip tip starts getting really hot. But all you got to do is just put a drip tip that you're used to using on there, and it fixes the problem. But yeah, this thing's constructed really, really well. I like it a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and slap it all back together and throw it back on the mod. And then I'll show you guys see how it hits. Juice everywhere, man. And yeah, another thing, it's a tall atomizer. Well, the thing itself, it's pretty tall. Where is? I'll show it to you next to like my Taurus or something. But here is the Thundercloud, right? And then compared to this, now that serves a purpose. That's for when, like I said, it is a cloud chasing atomizer. So the reason why it's so tall is so that way the vapor has some time to cool off before it actually reaches you, so you don't burn the shit out of yourself. You know what I mean? Go ahead and put this on here. God damn it. Okay. No, it's not. Hold on, you guys. Technical difficulties. Alright, we're good. I'm gonna throw some juice on here real quick. Yeah, later on, well, not later on. I'll throw links in the description to different online shops and brick and mortars and stuff that are carrying it. So that way you guys can pick one up if you want to. But I'll go ahead and show you guys real quick. I'll step back a little bit. Right? So this thing performs pretty fucking well. I like it a lot. It's been my everyday atomizer. I've probably used my Taurus maybe once or twice since I've gotten this thing, and you guys know how much I love my Taurus. But yeah, so like I said, I'll start throwing links in the description so you guys can see where to pick them up if you're interested in it. And if you are, try and get one because they only made 500 of these things. And it's something you're going to want. So until next time, you guys, let's keep vaping.